Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center. Here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Zinger 300 RK rear kitchen travel trailer. Looks like you guys picked a beautiful trailer. I'm going to walk through the trailer, show you how to use a few things, how to set up for the camp. First thing you want to do when you get to the camp is unhook and then chalk your tires. Recommend getting some chalks from our store with your 10% off coupon. Chalk them tires so they're not going to roll anywhere. Next thing you're going to do is make your unit level. On the front of your unit you have a power tongue jack, which has a docking light. You can bring your unit up or down on the left. If for some reason you don't have power to this, there is a manual override with a crank to bring this power tongue jack up and down. Once you have your unit level, next thing you're going to do is come to your stabilizing jacks. Now these are stabilizing jacks, not leveling jacks. All they're used to do is stabilize your unit. I recommend a couple jack pads for the ground. You need 4 of them, you got one on each corner. Simply take this 3/4 inch socket and lower your stabilizing jacks. Just until you feel a little pressure. You just want it to hold your unit in place and not jack around. You can also get a 3/4 inch impact driver or a socket driver for a power drill, and them will come down in just a matter of moments. Once you have all 4 of your stabilizing jacks down, next thing you're going to do is hook up our water and power. Let's start by hooking up the power. On the off camp side, right next to your slide, is going to be your power cord. Along in your convenience pack is a 110 adapter. Simply going to want to hook that up to your power cord, and then you can plug into a 110 anywhere. Once you have your power connected, we're going to go around to the back side, the other side. On your campsite is your water hookup. You can take your white water hose, plug it in, attach this water pressure regulator to the end of the hose. You want to attach this every time so that the pressure is regulated going into your unit and not going to blow out your lines. Make sure you use your water pressure regulator. Then simply hook up to your city water connect, turn your water on. Once you have your water turned on, come over to your hot water heater. At the top of your water heater is a pressure relief valve. That's going to let any of the air out of your water lines. Make sure your plug is plugged in, your drain plug. Simply pull on this, release the air until you see water, then you know you're full of water and good to go. When you drain, you simply release this plug. Next to your city water connect is a freshwater connect. This is for potable water. When using potable water, you're just going to fill this tank up. A lot of places do not have full hookup, so fill this tank up and then turn on your water pump from indoors. Do not turn on your water pump if you're using city water connect. It's already pressurized, does not need to be pumped out. This, on the other hand, does. Use your water pump. A couple of 110s on the outside here. Your big power awning with a safety light, outdoor speakers, storage area, which has the rest of your convenience pack, your sewage hose, and your slide override crank, power tongue jack override crank, and stabilizing jack crank. On your unit, should the slide lose power, below your city water connect, this hole here is for your manual override for the slide. Coming around to the back of the unit, you have your hood vent for your rear kitchen, access to your refrigerator, heat release, nice cover for your spare tire. On the back side, you have a utility shower. This is simply for rinsing yourself off, washing the dog off, getting the sand off before you head into the unit. There's your shower and a holder for the handle. Wastewater holding tank for the gray. We'll discuss that in a moment. Your power, your sewage, the rest of it, we'll walk over that when we get done with the trip. Going back to the front of the unit again. Check your battery. Make sure your connections are all good. Turn on your gas. Use this regulator to use this tank or to use that tank. Pretty self-explanatory. Another docking light on the front of the unit. You come in at night, need a little light. Now let's take a trip inside. First thing I want to note is you walk in the door, to your left, your fire extinguisher. To your right, your thermostat. Simply set it where you need it. Coming around to the front of the unit here, to your entertainment center, you have your Bluetooth AM, FM, indoor, outdoor speakers, stereo system, your television. Below them is an access panel for your breaker box and your fuses. Now it looks like you got mostly 15s in here. It looks like a 40. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a handful of those on hand when you go camping in case you blow a fuse. Again, some other items that we sell in our store. You'll have a 10% coupon for the day of pickup. Use it, save yourself some money. Coming around your unit, your speakers, your vents, right inside the entry door. Indoor lights, porch light, slide in and out. Your awning light, your awning in and out. On your awning, when you open it until the last flap opens up at about 90 degrees, then you know you're all the way out. Going back inside your unit, another 110 on the side here. 110 with GFI. Let's talk about this little piece back here in your rear kitchen. This is going to be all of your indicators. You can check your battery, your fresh tank, your black tank, your gray tanks. You can turn on your water pump if you're using the potable water. Water heater if you're using gas. Water heater if you're using electricity. GFI protected 110. And of course your microwave. Gas stove. Light high. Turn on. You're all lit. Off. Let's talk about your fridge. You can set this on gas, or on auto, off, and gas. So right now we're running on gas. Now we're off. Auto means you're running on gas. As soon as you plug into electricity, it'll come off the gas and go strictly electricity. Several settings for it. Going around the rest of your unit. Let's talk about this little black box down at the bottom. This is your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. Now this carbon monoxide detector, because it's 12 volt, is constantly running off your battery. If you're going to be at a park somewhere and you're leaving for the day to go kayaking, canoeing, or fishing, just go ahead and unplug your battery. Disconnect one side so this thing doesn't run your battery down to nothing. A lot of times when this goes off, odds are it's a low battery. So check your battery and make sure you got it plugged into trickle charge or run down the road to trickle charge. Otherwise, this will run it dead. Works the top of the unit, your AC unit. Coming into your bathroom. Should be another 110 in here with GFI. Now, recommended. Check your lines. Make sure everything's tight. Our prep crew tightens everything down. Make sure you're good to go when you leave here. But you're bouncing a house down the road. Check your lines. Wouldn't hurt. Check your sink lines there. Check your toilet lines back here. Just make sure that everything's still connected. We don't want water in your unit ruining your unit. Back into the bedroom. Mounting bracket location behind here in case you decide to get a TV for back here. There's your cable and 110. 110's on both sides of the bed. Keep your devices charged. Now we're going to go outside and talk about the dirty part of camping when it's time to leave. So after you've packed up, closed up your unit, you're going to head up to the front of the park. At the front of the park, you're going to have a dump station. At that dump station, first thing you want to do is put yourself on some gloves. It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. Take your sewage hose that came in your convenience pack and hook it up right here. Now we do have bigger, stronger, longer, better made sewage hoses. If you're going to be camping quite a bit, I recommend that you get one of them from our store as well. So once you're all hooked up to sewage, one end here, one end to their dump, pull your black tank. After your black tank is emptied, you're going to take a water hose that they should have at the dump station and hook it up right here to your flush kit. Again, use your water pressure regulator at the end of the hose if you have it on hand. Plug it in there. Run that for a couple minutes. What that's going to do is it's going to send a sprayer around and flush your black tank out. Get all that nasty stuff out of there. Less smell, less mess. After that is sprayed out for a couple minutes, disconnect it. Close your black, pull your gray. Now this unit, because it has a rear kitchen, has another gray tank. Now you can get a Y and hook one up to both ends and do your grays at the same time or one after the other without having to move. Otherwise, you pull your unit forward, right here to the back, underneath your utility shower is another galley gray. You can go ahead and pull that, dump that tank, close everything up, take your sewage hose, put it right here in this nice convenient bumper. Keep the smell out of your unit, out of anywhere else you want to put it. That's about it. I think I've covered all I need to cover on this Zinger. I hope you guys have a great camping season. Thank you for choosing TradeWinds, and happy camping.